Wednesday, June 18th, 2008. Mission trip to Honduras, day 3. Brokenhearted. I decided to start doing these video blogs in the morning time rather than at nighttime at the end of the night because I was just way too exhausted and it's hard to keep up and stay up late. And, the first night I only got 3 hours of sleep, and last night I actually got about 5-6 hours of sleep because I went to bed early. So I have to do this vlog while people are still working, so I gotta kind of make it quick. But just to let you know about yesterday, I was asked by a Marine, one of our leaders that is down here in Honduras, and she asked me to go on a house call with Dr. Carlson, our team physician. And if you know anything about me, I'm probably the person on this team least that likes anything that has to do with medicine. I don't even like to go by hospitals while I'm driving, to be honest. Like I'm just not a medical person. I don't like being in hospitals. It's just not one of those things. And to be able to have to go to one of these kids' houses that couldn't move and get down to the medical clinic, I'm like, man, I thought I was going to be playing sports. I'm here doing the thing that I just least want to do. And I got to their house, and it's incredible the amount of poverty that people live in here. The things that we take for granted is our luxuries here. And I know everyone says that on mission trips and things like that, but it's so much different when you see it firsthand. And what I've been thinking about this whole time being here is, God, what are you trying to show me? Why are you showing me all these different things? It doesn't do anything but just make me sad to see these people live this way. But I'm not brokenhearted because people don't have money, or they don't have clean water running in their houses, all of them, or they don't have the amenities that we have in America. What really God broke my heart about today is that these kids that are here go to a Christian school, actually. And we were out playing this spider in the web game yesterday with the kids, and we had one spider in the middle, and all the kids had to run across and not get caught by the spider. But if they got caught by the spider, they actually had to sit down, and they became caught, but they could go out and reach other kids, and as they ran by, they would touch other kids, and other kids would get caught. By the end of the game, everybody was sitting down except for the spider. And then the next game, we had the same thing happen, only this time there was a savior that would go out and touch the people that got caught, and once they were saved, they could go out and save other people that got caught as well. And the obvious tie-in, the kids understood that. I asked them what the kids thought of that game, and did they see kind of a correlation in the game that we play to kind of bring them a message. And the kids got it. The kids were like, yeah, the spider's a devil, the savior is God, and yeah, we get it, let's go play soccer. And I was like, man, the kids are so really disinterested in the things of God down here. And the thing is, they go to a Christian school, and a lot of these kids know the story, a lot of the adults know the stories, but just the things in this community that you see, and not only here in Honduras, but even back in America, there's so many Christian churches, Christian organizations. The story of the gospel has been taught and told millions of times over. It reaches down here as well. But the way people receive it and the way people apply it to their lives is they don't. Basically, they just let it go. They're disinterested, and they don't really see the value of how important it is to know God. And the thing that I'm so brokenhearted about is the fact that these people don't have Him. We're coming down here on this mission trip, and we're building a playground for the kids to play on. We built a set of staircase yesterday. We built a big fire pit because they were burning trash just out in the open, so we built like this big fire pit that they could toss the garbage in. We were playing sports with these kids, doing arts and crafts, and doing all these different services for these kids. But what God really was trying to tell me is that we are down here on a missions trip. And not only are we down here on a missions trip, but as Christians that know God, that know Christ, that we are called to be on the mission every day of our lives, and that is to go out and make disciples and get people to understand who God is, not just as a story or a fairy tale, but something that they know, that actually comes into their heart and changes their lives. And the language barrier here is one of the challenges that I'm facing. I know about 10 words in Spanish, and I've used all 10 of them already. And I really don't know how to communicate to that message to people. So I guess I would ask you to be praying for us down here right now. And not only as we are here, but as we go back. And I want to encourage you to fulfill the mission that God has called us to fulfill. Not only to do good deeds, which are good, not to neglect those good deeds, but not to allow those good deeds to distract us from the mission that we're called to do.